Dartmoor Wanderer here. Today is the 10th of May, Saturday. It's about 1 o'clock, quarter past 1. Come out to Dartmoor, it's a bit windy. I forgot the 10 tours today, so there's quite a few groups out walking. Good luck to them. The weather's going to be really miserable later on this afternoon and this evening, with the wind's forecasted to be about 35 mile an hour and gusts sort of 45-50 mile an hour winds tonight, so you know, it's going to be quite blowy tonight. Anyway, I've come out today. I haven't been out for ages, and I plan to have this weekend off. Managed to get it off, and I don't care what the weather's doing. I've decided to come out, so I don't know where I'm going. Might just do a route that I've done before, but you know, just see how it goes. Anyway, I've got some new kit that I'm trying out today. It's a new backpack. I've got some freeze-dried meals from Fusion. I'll do a bit on all of that gear later. I've made up myself some pot cozies, so I'll see how those work. I'm not very good at sticking things together, but hopefully it'll last. What else have I got? Just trying to think. Oh, I've got the Caldera cone. I've used it a couple of times, but I mean, just for a quick brew here and there, so I'll see how I'll get on with that. So yeah, so it's a test really of some new gear, trying out a bit of different food, and like I say, I haven't been out for ages, so I just really wanted to come out this weekend. It's yeah, I've been missing it, so you know, I knew the weather was going to be rough, but decided to come out anyway. Anyway, I'm following this river up through, and we'll hopefully I can get across the ford at the end. So had a bit of rain the last few days, and the ground's a bit boggy and wet up here, but hopefully it'll be not too bad. But, I'm puffing already. It's been, mind you, it has been a while since I've been out. I haven't done anything, well, except for work, but yeah, I've been experimenting to get my kit a bit lighter. I've been suffering since just before Christmas with I call it a frozen shoulder, and it's been getting worse. I've got limited movement in my left shoulder, and I find it very awkward to get a pack on, even to put a jacket on. The movement's not very good. Been and had some scans and injections and whatnot, but it hasn't really got any easier. So you know, so I'm trying to make my kit lighter. There's a group up there from the 10 tours. Zoom in. There they are. But yeah, so you know, I've been trying to make my kit lighter. Well, one, because of my shoulder, and two, you know, I you know, hopefully be able to walk a bit further with lighter gear. But you know, the only thing I haven't compromised on is my tent. You know I could save a few pounds, sorry, not a few pounds, I could save a few ounces by changing my tent or my shelter, but I really do like the Acto, and it's such well made. You know, it's stood the test of time. So you know, I've decided to keep that one. So I've sort of looked at different other ways of saving on weight. So you know, we'll give all this new stuff a go today or over the weekend and see how we get on. I'm going to stay out tonight, so hopefully I can find a big rock to hide behind, so as I'm out of this wind that's supposed to be coming on later on. Right, I'll catch you all a bit later, and I'll do some more filming. Till then, bye for now. Right, well, I've been walking for a couple of hours now, and the wind is absolutely horrendous. I've dropped down into the valley, and I'm out of the wind a little bit here, well, quite considerably compared to on top of the hills. The rain is very sporadic. When it comes down, it absolutely hammers it down. I've seen a few out while I've been walking, and we've had a little chat here and there, and they've decided to go home. I've seen the Sea King helicopters going over. Now I don't know whether they're some of the, they're just out anyway, or some of the 10 tours have they've had to be called in to do a rescue or not. It might even be that they're cancelling it because quite a few of them didn't stop out in tents tonight, but I don't know. So but hopefully everybody's okay. Like I say, I've just dropped down into a valley. I'm tucked in out of the wind as much as I can. The rivers are flowing really fast, they're pretty wide the last few days, so a couple of places that I've passed where I normally camp, it's absolutely washed out. The water is sat above your toes when you stand there, so even them corner, see what that's like. If that's no good, then mind you, the spot where I'm stood's not bad actually. I'm high up, out the wind a bit, so I could pitch here, but it's only about 3:30, so I really want to keep on really. Come back here, but so I'm going to go over there and have a look in a minute and see what it's like over there. I could do a trek around the Meldrum Reservoir and come back round to here, but even that won't take very long. But or I might just keep going and see where I end up. But definitely want to camp down in the valley somewhere for protection tonight, because I think it's going to be horrendous. In fact, I'm almost thinking about going home. But it has been in the back of my head that I wish I brought the Janu, because that's it's got 3 pose. It's a lot stronger in the wind. It doesn't flap so much. But we'll see. We'll see a bit later anyway. But all right. Anyway, I'm going to have a scout round here, and I'll put the camera away and come back again a bit later when it's not raining again, hopefully. So I'll see you soon. But like I say, the rivers are absolutely flowing really well. There's a lot of water on the moors today, so anyway, that's it for now, and I'll speak to you all a bit later, hopefully. Bye for now. Here's Blackatour Copse. It's just started raining, so I ain't going to do much filming, but there we go. There's a quick picture. Blackatour Copse. Right, I've got to put the camera away. Morning everyone, it's Sunday morning, 11th of May. I didn't do any more recording yesterday because the rain kept coming down. It was really heavy, and unfortunately my camera is not waterproof. I think the last footage was just as I was getting into Blackatour Copse, which was very, very brief. Every time I got the camera out, it just lashed it down, so apologies for that. Anyway, after there I walked, well, I'll show you where I went. I went from Blackatour Copse, and I followed the river to try and get this on camera. if you can pick it up there very well. Yeah, I followed the river along now. I was hoping to get across the river and get onto Kitty Tor, but the rivers are running so fast, so wide and so deep, I couldn't get across them. So in the end I walked past Sandy Ford, Linz Tor, and I followed the river along, and I went up to Kneeset Nose, and then I got to Kneeset Nose and I still couldn't get across the river. So I just followed the river. I got as far as I could, which got me to the base of Great Kneeset, which is, well, it's a really steep climb. You might be able to see it there on the sat map. So I had no option then but to return, and I came back across to Linz Tor on the other side, and I was hoping to camp up there, but the wind was absolutely ferocious, and there was nowhere up there that I wanted to stay. It was blowing absolute hoolie. So anyway, I've come all the way back to Velake Corner, but I didn't get here until really late, and I was pitching the tent up in the dark. All the ground is, it's absolutely sodden, and because I knew the winds were coming in at 50 mile an hour last night, I wanted somewhere fairly sheltered, or well, as sheltered as I could find. And this was it, where the ground was drier. I'm in a valley. I'm pretty sheltered from three sides. So anyway, I got set up in the dark, and it was pitch black when I got here. So I didn't get any footage done last night. I made myself a coffee. I did cook myself my first fusion meal, which went down really well. It was really tasty, really nice. I used my pot cozy. I put it in my pot cozy, but I didn't get to eat it all. And the reason I didn't get to eat it all was because I was so tired. Even though I was hungry, I was so tired that I just started falling asleep. So I only ate half of it. So this is one that I had. It's the savoury minced beef with potatoes and vegetables, and it was lovely. I couldn't fault it at all. I poured boiling water into it. It says on the pack 310 ml. I think I put in about 330 roughly. Poured the boiling water in there, and I put it into my homemade pot cozy. Left it in there for 20 minutes while I was sorting everything else out, and it was really well cooked, and it was piping hot. So the pot cozy worked, and a big thumbs up for fusion meals. That was yummy. I've got a breakfast with me, but I'm not hungry. So I don't know whether I'm going to make it up or not. I don't know. I used my caldera. All I'd done was bought the caldera cone. The pots I already had, because it fits my Alpkit Mighty Mug 750 millilitres. So it fits that. I've been awake since about 6:30, and it's been pouring down. It's just eased off for a minute. I'm having a quick cup of coffee, and I'll probably start getting packed up in a minute in between the rain. So I just thought I'd show you around a minute, and I'll do a bit more and show you exactly where I am. But it's not a bad spot. So I can get a few tents down here if there's a few of you actually. So but I don't think I put my tent up that well last night. It was pitch black, and it was, like I say, it was blowing hoolie last night, and it was pouring down. So I was just glad to find somewhere to get in out of the wind and rain. But anyway, right, I'm going to drink my coffee, and I'll do a bit more in a minute, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. This is Belle Corner, as I was saying just now. It's where I stayed last night. So I'd show you around. It's a nice little spot. It is on one of the main tracks to Meldon Reservoir. So you want to pitch up a bit later, because you do get quite a few people walking through here. Up in the distance, that's Black Tor up there. Stayed up there before. It wasn't my choice, but I had to stay up there because that's where I was climbing upside and I got terrible leg cramps. But that's Black Tor up there, very steep from whichever direction. And then just to the right, just up over the top of the brow of that hill there, is a small tour called Shellstone Tour. It's a nice little spot. You can get one tent up there. It's out of the wind. I was going to camp up there last night, but it was absolutely sodden. There was a good inch of water laying on the ground. So, but it is out the wind. But it's been raining for a few days. It's I wouldn't go there because it's sodden. But yeah, this is where I stayed last night, and the rain stopped for a bit, so I thought I'd come out and show you where I am. But I'm going to get packed up in a minute, and I've got about 5 miles to go back to my car now. I did 15 miles yesterday afternoon in total, so yeah, no wonder I was knackered last night. I was so tired. Like I said, I couldn't even eat my meal. I got set up in the dark. It was lashing it down. And first thing I did was I had a cup of coffee. And then I'd done my meal and put it in the pot cosy while I got all my bedding and everything sorted out and got straight. And I was eating it, and I was just falling asleep. So that was it, I just put it away and snored my head off, and I woke up this morning and it's about 6:30. But it was windy last night, and the rain, it stopped and started all the time. This morning, since about 6:30, it has been lashing it down, but it has stopped now. So. And the sun is coming out, so hopefully today will be better than yesterday. But I've got a 5-mile walk back to the car, and I'm going to make a mosies in a minute. Yeah, that's Shellstone Tour up there, just up over the brow there. I should be walking up past there in a minute. There's a path which runs up the side and it goes up over the top. But there is a nice spot up there. But you could only get 1, maybe 2 tents up there, because the ground does run off quite steep. Well, unless you mind sleeping on a slope and sliding out your door. Yeah, Meldon Reservoir is in that direction. It's between those 2 valleys. You just make out the footpath there, which goes up over, follows the fence line, and that'll take you straight through to Meldon Reservoir. It's pretty full at the moment. But yeah, nice little spot here. There's quite a few places you can put your tents, and there's a few. Yeah. Right, anyway, I'm going to go and get packed up and make a mosies on, and I'll do a bit more filming later. Once again, apologies for not doing much yesterday, but because of the weather, I just couldn't get the camera out very often. and as soon as I did, it started tipping it down again, so never mind. Right, that's it from me for now, and like I said, I'll try and get a bit more done later on. There's quite a few groups doing the 10 tours here. I spoke to a group earlier. They said they stayed up on Link's tour last night, and I said, God, that's a bit windy up there, wasn't it? And they said, oh yeah, it was horrendous. So yeah, there's quite a few groups out just in front of Widgery Cross here. They're marching up all over the place, a bit of a congregation of them all. But yeah, I'm nearly back to my van now, so again, it's been raining on and off, and it's a cold, bitterly cold wind and rain, so you know, it's quite hard going. But yeah, stopped and talked to a couple of the groups doing the 10 tours, and they all look absolutely shattered. But take my hats off to them. You know, young lads and lasses are out here having a go. They're doing a lot of mileage, and the ground is absolutely saturated. Rivers are wide and deep, and it's wet and windy. So but saying that, the sun's just come out, which is nice, which has allowed me to get the camera out. But yeah, so anyway, I said at the beginning of this video, I said that I would do you know, a bit of a chat about the gear that I was using, some of the new stuff and how I got on with it, etc. Well, because it has been so wet and windy, and I didn't get set up till, you know, it was dark last night, and I was that tired that I only got halfway through my meal and started falling asleep. So I'll do a review on the stuff that I've used in a separate video, which will be linked to this one, or at the end of this one, and you know, show you what I use and what I got, what's new, and what I've made myself, and how I got on with it. So anyway, I'm nearly back to the van, and so I'm going to sign off now and call it a weekend, and I'll speak to you later.